Hi, I'm Mark from L&M Small Engine. Today we'll be working on a snapper rear engine 30-inch cut lawnmower. This sat in the storage shed for over 10 years and they got it out. I don't know if it was a relative storage shed or what, but they got it out. And it doesn't make sense because the battery says February of '07, and batteries usually last what, 3-4 years. So it'd probably be a little over 10 years, I suppose. It's been sitting. They want me to get it running so their grandson can mow around their trees and stuff out at the farm. So I told them I'd try getting it going. So hope you enjoy the video. As you can see, it has a brand new blade on it. It's never been even used. But I flipped it up like this because on these snappers they have this drive disc here, and there's a big crack. From here to here's a big crack in it. So we definitely got to replace that. And there's four bolts that hold that on there. So I'll go ahead and pop that off, and I'll show you the crack in it when we'll put a new one on. Then we'll concentrate on probably cleaning the carburetor on it. The oil on it's brand new too. I just checked the oil. The oil's brand new. So everything, they stuck some money into this thing when they just put it in the storage shed. It sat for all these years. So I'm gonna go ahead and pop that drive disc off. It takes a 1/2-inch socket. There's four bolts on this side over here we gotta take off. So you can see that tear in there. Right there. There's a tear right here. But there's four nuts we gotta take off, and that disc just slides off. I'll go grab a new disc and I'll get on the creeper. If my head gets in the way, I apologize. Here's a new drive disc right here. I'm gonna be putting that one on there. If I don't replace that disc, it's just gonna split and it's not gonna be able to move. So they wanted me to go through everything, make sure everything's good to go for them. Okay, there's different parts and plates on this. Just so we put it on the right way, we take this outside plate off. There's like a friction disc that goes on next. And that just pops out of there. There's a brake lining in here. I'm going to take this brake lining out of here and put it in this one. And that's all you really got to do. So you spin this and the wheels turn, and there's a drive disc on the motor. Belt looks like it's in good shape too. So right here, that's where the split is on this brake liner. It just comes out of there like that. That's still in good shape. If that was tore, I'd put a new one in there. And here's our old disc. You can see all the chunks taken out of it. And it's split right there, so it's never going to last. So on our new one, just push it in there. Just like that. It's all ready to go on now. So we'll put that on. Get our friction plate. Now we can put it back on its wheels and make sure the carburetor and the gas tank are clean. And the motor's a 13.5 horse Briggs and Stratton engine. It's a 21 cubic inch engine. But we're going to go ahead and pop this gas tank off. The air filter is actually in good shape too. We'll go ahead and take this gas tank hanger off and give us more room, and we're going to take the top cover off this engine so we can get to the carburetor. And we're 3/8 it looks like, because the carburetor is sitting right under the air filter down here and there ain't that much room. And pretty much in general on these Briggs and Stratton engines, the two longer ones go to the back of the motor, and the two shorter ones go to the front. There we go. And we got the carburetor right there. I'm still gonna take that off. Give me more room to work. It's like a big Torx, it looks like. That sucker's on there. There you go. Just need some more oomph. Okay, now we got plenty of room to work on the carburetor. See, we're gonna need a 7/16. Look at that vent tube there. Can't lose that red O-ring there. That's seals that elbow up so air don't go through there. We need a 5/16. Take them two bolts out. Pop this gas line off. Means it's that old, sat that long. I'm gonna check it, make sure there's no cracks in there, and if there's cracks, replace it. It's all water. That's not good. How can you have water if it's in a storage shed? That don't make no sense to me. Take the choke out. Unhook the choke. And there we go. Well, let's take this over to the table and see how bad the inside is. Okay, we're going to pop that bowl off. I'm just going to make a mark so I know which way to put the bowl back on. Some people say it doesn't matter. Well, I'm gonna just put it back the way it was before I tore it apart, I guess. Oh, geez. Look at that. Look at that. That is nasty. Well, I wonder if that's even going to clean up. We'll see. I'm going to go ahead and stick it in the boiler for a while. It actually cleaned up pretty good. So, anyways, the main jet is right in there. And you make sure that's nice and clean. You just press that down in the little imprints where it goes. And put our marks. This is a Nicky carburetor. I like the Walboro carburetors so much better. But a new Walboro carburetor is like $150, $160 nowadays. Well, let's put this on there and see what happens. Okay. Put our spring in. Governor linkage. And our choke rod. Put our 2 bolts in. And our gasket. Go ahead and tighten these up. I don't understand how water got in there if it was in the shed for that many years, but I don't know. Make sure the choke and everything works. Okay. Your intake elbow. Snug them up. Okay, I got pull that battery out, but first I'm going to blow out the gas tank and put a new fuel filter on the fuel line. Check the fuel line, make sure ain't no cracks in there. Then change the battery and see if we can get this bad boy started. Put that gas tank tray back on. Let's put that top housing back on the engine. The two short ones go in the front. I gotta take that battery out of there too. I got the tank all blowed out. But worry about getting that battery out of there next. So I'll change the battery real quick. Okay, I put the battery in there. Put some gas in there. Ugh. Push it on the clutch. Well, it seems to work fine. I guess better to make sure it goes forward and backwards before you get too excited. Well, if you have a snapper like this, and I hope this helps you out. Anyways, I hope you liked the video. Appreciate you watching. If you like my videos, please press the like button and please subscribe. Anyway, you guys have a good afternoon.